Convicted double murderer James Ford took his last breath today. He was executed for his crimes at 6:19 this evening. Ford was convicted for the 1997 murders of Greg and Kimberly Malnery in Charlotte County. He sat on death row since he was sentenced to death 26 years ago in 1999.
And today, Wink News anchor Chris Safadi was at the Florida State Prison as a witness to the execution, and he spoke one-on-one with the parents of the victims about how today gave them a final piece of justice.
The execution went off smoothly. He was unconscious about 4 minutes in, declared dead 19 minutes later. He had no final words from the chamber, but he did leave a written statement that says, "Hugs, prayers, love, God bless everybody." The victims' families, though, are not feeling the love. They want to grieve, and they're angry.
Now that he's gone, good.
Connie Ankney, Greg Malnery's mother, says Jim Ford is a coward. Are you angry?
I'm very angry, but I don't let it overwhelm me. I learned from my pastor to control it, and I've worked on it for years.
It doesn't always help.
I try not to let it control me.
Deidre Parkinson, Kimberly Malnery's stepmother, says she misses what made her stepdaughter unique.
The thing I miss most about Kimberly is she was the mediator of the family.
Families now trying to move on 27 years later.
This is the day of final justice.
The Malnery's daughter, Miranda, who survived being left in that field, left a statement saying that while she never got to know her parents, they were with her through this entire process. But picking up will be hard, especially since Ford never apologized nor acknowledged what he did. If you could have said something to him right before tonight, what would you have said?
I can't put it on the air. I hate you.
Now, there are still questions about some missing persons cases tied to Ford that need to be further investigated. At the Florida State Prison, Chris Safadi, Wink News.
Chris, thanks. And we do want to share some numbers with you about death row in Florida right now. Here's what we can tell you. As of today, there are 277 people on death row in the state. 15 of those people have cases in Southwest Florida. In Lee County, there are 7, with notable names like Mark Sievers and Wade Wilson and Joseph Zeiler. In Collier County, there are 3 cases like Masak Dumas. And finally, in Charlotte County, there are 5 with names like James Ford, who we just told you about, and Daniel Conahan, a serial killer.